In the words of Spitz 389, what up YouTube? It's your boy Mike back in the topic, and today we're going to talk football. Houston Texans football. Like this video, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Shout out to Xavier Hill, Spitz 389, Jaime and Kate Filer, the Stars of Justice Shade podcast, Hailie, Jade, Brittany, Ednie, Alessa, Maria and Olivia, Swaggy, and of course Yankee Otaku. All the YouTube links will be description down below. Texans didn't score shit in the first quarter, but gave up a touchdown, but got a field goal in the second quarter, blanking the Jaguars, and as a result, the Texans would trail 7-3. Third quarter, Texans didn't score shit. They only gave up a field goal, trailing 10-3. Fourth quarter, Texans tied the game on a Nico Collins touchdown at 10, but then sadly, Nico Collins fumbles the ball and the Jaguars get a touchdown to take a 17-10 lead, and the Texans had one more chance to get a touchdown to tie the game at 17, but instead, CJ Stroud got picked off, and just like that, the Jaguars won the battle 17-10, keeping the Texans winless at 0-3 for the first time since 2020. Next Sunday at the crib against the Titans. Then we go to Baltimore for week number 5. And then we're on vacation for week 6. Week 7, we got the Seahawks. And then we got 3 home games. Niners, Broncos, and the Jags. You know the rest of the schedule. But give the Jaguars credit because they came to play. But my question is, what the hell's going on with the Texans? Texans should have gone 3-0, but no, they're going backwards. 0-3 reminds me of 2018 where the Texans went 0-3 and made it to the playoffs with Deshaun Watson. And then 2 years later, 2020, in this roughly ass pandemic, the Texans went 0-4 and got rid of that bum-ass coach, Bill O'Brien, because he traded my wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins to the Cardinals in the 2020 offseason, before the start of the 2020 season, right before the roughly pandemic started, where the Texans choked that 24-0 lead against the Kansas City Chiefs in January 2020, just 2 months before the start of the pandemic, which got everything shut down in 2020, which is just unbelievable. This is like flashback of 2020. Texans, y'all better get your shit together, because I'll be damned if you're going to go 0-4, because this is not 2020. This is 2025. 5 years ago, you were 0-4, and now 5 years later, you're 0-3. Are you going to go 0-4, match your 2020 record? You better get your shit together, because if you go 0-4, there goes the season. There goes your season. Speaking of Spitz 389, I heard what Spitz 389 just said. I'm just upset. I don't blame Spitz for being upset, because had Nico Collins not fumbled the ball in a 10-10 tie, the Texans would have gotten their first victory, but no. He was spinning, fumbling, and just like that, the Jaguars made us pay. Nico Collins, you tied the game with a touchdown, but I don't know what the hell you're thinking, spinning and letting the Jaguars knock the ball out of your hands and recover the ball. You got one job, bro, and that's ball security. Get on the ground, protect the ball, and keep the chain going. That's your job. But you just gave it away, and the Jaguars took advantage. But that's all I gotta say. I'm just lost at words about why we're 0-3. It feels like 2020 all over again. I'll be back to see if I can post some videos. If not, I'll be back tomorrow for September 22nd, 1997 edition of WWF Raw's War. And of course, September 22nd, 2008 edition of WWE Monday Night Raw. Until then, sign off from YouTube. Go Houston Texans.